I think no, I think probably the number, because devs don't mind doing extra work. No, I think it's primarily this is not the best term, but it's the first one that comes to mind. But it's a lack of empathy, and that's not to say that people don't care about the needs of users with assistive technology, but rather it's ignorance about it. Meaning we're not aware. As a developer, it's very easy for me to build. Well, as an able-bodied developer, it's very easy for me to build things for myself and people that align with my physical and mental capabilities. It's very difficult to step out of that to put yourself in a position and understand what someone, like, if you don't use a keyboard 100% of the time, it's difficult for you to understand how people that use keyboards would navigate your web application. So I think it's mostly an issue of this sort of lack of context, really. Yeah, well, yeah, and that's kind of the other thing, is I think it is this area of development that ethics are involved. If someone can't use your website, that's kind of shitty. If you knowingly do something some users can't use, it's kind of shitty. But it's also, like, as I said, it's very nuanced. Like, when people first start learning accessible approaches, there's this sort of arc where they start to try and implement what they learned everywhere, and then they end up letting the pendulum swing too far, such that what they build is in fact a worse experience than if they had not done anything at all. So it's a weird space, because there's a lot of loud voices. There's a lot of people that care very deeply about accessibility. And as a result, other people listen and acknowledge that it's important, but then the knowledge needed to implement accessibility well is not readily available.